Hi, Cody from HD Florida. Something new today. We're gonna do a quick ride on this XG500 Trike. Yes, you heard that correctly, Trike. So this is something that we put together at Harley-Davidson in Newport Richey, with the exception of everything that's under the rear swing arm. Everything else is pretty much stock. We did have the motorcycle repainted a teal color. So let's give it a spin, see what we got. So the Trike kit actually came from a company called Suspension Technologies. They're here in Florida. They've got a couple other items in their portfolio. So they make a mechanical reverse that's like a, I don't know, bolts on in a couple hours for touring bikes. They've got a full line of suspension parts for Harley-Davidsons that are absolutely fantastic. And they've got this one. This is a street Trike kit. This all came about because there was a dealer that, you know, saw a need for it, and he reached out and said, hey, you know, why don't you guys build a Trike kit for streets? And they obliged, and here we go. So we've actually done a little over 30 of these now. They don't stay around long when they come in. You know, nice thing about this is it's definitely a very budget-friendly way to get on three wheels. It's definitely a way to test the water, see if it's right for you. One thing about this, you know, the XG500 is actually what our Harley-Davidson Riding Academy classes use to train the students in. So if you've taken one of those classes, you'd be very familiar with how this bike's laid out. You know, if you've never ridden a Trike before, one of the big differences is on a two-wheel bike, you'll lean it side to side to do what you need to do, and on a Trike, you've actually got to push it. So I'm pushing the handlebars where I want them to go instead of leaning. If you've ever ridden a snowmobile, kind of a similar feeling. So other than it does have an engine guard on it, and looks like they put some extensions on the mirrors to move them a little bit, but otherwise this is a pretty stock motorcycle other than the paint and the Trike kit. Like I said earlier, you know, we've done 30 of these. We've painted them pretty much just about every color under the sun. We've done a bunch of them in black. We've done some white ones, we've done some pink ones. This is the first one we did in teal, and we just did an XG758, a street rod. We just did a Trike conversion on one of those, and we painted it orange. So yeah, you know, if you've got an XG 500 or 750, this might be a good option for you. The Trike kit from Suspension Technologies. One thing to mention though, if you do have one that you'd like to convert, we've got to start with a motorcycle that does not have ABS. So that's the only it fits everything except motorcycles with ABS. But other than that, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.